Although I found eternal life mentioned in the New Testament, compared to the Holy Quran, it is vague and ambiguous. I found no answer to the question of death in Orthodox Judaism, because the Talmud preaches that even the worst life is better than death. My parents' philosophy was that one should avoid contemplating the thought of death and simply enjoy, as much as possible, the pleasures that life has to offer at the moment. According to them, the purpose of life was fun and pleasure achieved through self-expression of talents, love of family, pleasant company of friends combined with comfortable lifestyle and indulgence in the variety of distractions that affluent America can make available in abundance. They deliberately cultivated this superficial approach to life as if it were a guarantee of their continued happiness and good fortune. Through bitter experience, I have discovered that self-indulgence only leads to misery and that nothing important or valuable is accomplished without struggle through adversity and self-sacrifice. Since my childhood, I have always wanted to accomplish important and meaningful things. Above all, before my death, I wanted the assurance that I hadn't wasted my life on sinful actions and meaningless pursuits. My whole life has been intensely thoughtful. I've always hated frivolity, which is the dominant feature of contemporary culture. My father once annoyed me with his unshakable conviction that there is nothing of permanent value because everything in this modern age accepts present trends and we adjust to them. I, however, was thirsty to achieve something that would last forever. It was in the Holy Quran that I learned that this aspiration was possible. No good deed to please God is wasted or lost. Even if the person in question never receives any worldly recognition, their reward in eternal life is certain. In contrast, the Quran tells us that those who are not guided by moral considerations but by expediency or social conformity, using their freedom to do whatever they want regardless of the worldly success and prosperity they achieve, or how enthusiastically they are able to give up their short earthly life, will be considered losers on the Day of Judgment. Islam teaches us that in order to devote our exclusive attention to fulfilling our duties towards God and our fellow human beings, we must abandon all vanity and useless activities that distract us from this goal. These teachings of the Holy Quran, made even more explicit by the Hadiths, were totally compatible with my temperament. Q. What is your opinion of Arabs after you became a Muslim? A. As the years went by, my gradual realization was that it wasn't the Arabs who made Islam important, but Islam made the Arabs important. If it hadn't been for the Prophet Muhammad, may God's mercy and blessings be upon him, today the Arabs would be an obscure people. And if it weren't for the Holy Quran, the Arabic language would be just as insignificant, if not extinct. Q. Do you see similarities between Judaism and Islam? A. The kinship between Judaism and Islam is stronger than that between Islam and Christianity. Judaism and Islam share the same uncompromising monotheism, the crucial importance of strict obedience to the divine law as proof of our submission and love for the Creator, the rejection of priesthood, celibacy and monasticism, and the incredible similarity between the Hebrew and Arabic languages. In Judaism, religion is so confused with nationalism that it is difficult to distinguish between the two. The name, Judaism, is derived from Judah, a tribe. A Jew is a member of the tribe of Judah. Even the name of this religion connotes no spiritual message. A Jew is not a Jew because of his belief in the oneness of God, but merely because he happened to be born into a Jewish family. If he becomes a vehement atheist, he is no less Jewish in the eyes of other Jews. Such corruption with nationalism has spiritually impoverished this religion in all its aspects. God is not the God of all humanity, but the God of Israel. The scriptures are not God's revelations to the entire human race, but primarily a Jewish storybook. David and Solomon, may God's mercy and blessings be upon them, are not full prophets of God, but merely Jewish kings. With the sole exception of Yom Kippur, the Jewish Day of Atonement, the holidays and festivals celebrated by Jews, such as Hanukkah, Purim and Pesach, have more national than religious significance.